Morocco is expected to present, during the 41st session of the UN team on the Universal Periodic Review Mechanism, on Tuesday in Geneva, its comprehensive report on the human rights situation, in line with its international obligations in the field of human rights and to continue its interaction with the UN human rights mechanisms. Morocco is counting on the progress in the field of human rights, after the previous periodic review, to give influence to the next review, as well as the expanded participatory methodology that was adopted in its preparation. The Moroccan delegation to the Human Rights Council in Geneva is headed by Justice Minister Abdelatif Wabi. Highlighting the gains, the ministerial delegate in charge of human rights notes that this interactive dialogue constitutes an occasion to highlight the firm choice adopted by the Kingdom of Morocco in the field of human rights protection and promotion in order to activate the supreme will of the state in the field of human rights under the leadership of King Mohammed VI. It is also an opportunity to review the progress made in fulfilling the Kingdom's commitments in the field of human rights, and to share the pioneering experience of the Kingdom of Morocco in interacting with the UN human rights system and in working with the Universal Periodic Review Mechanism as a lever for the advancement of human rights. The ministerial delegate in charge of human rights supervised the preparation of the national report drawing the fourth round of the Universal Periodic Review Mechanism during the period between July 2021 and August 2022, in accordance with the relevant UN guidelines, and referred this report to the UPR Secretariat on August 3, 2022. Incendiary challenges and files. For his part, Abdullah El Kawdari, head of the Moroccan Center for Human Rights, said that this year will be full of resentments against Morocco, especially at the level of public freedoms, in addition to issues that fall within the scope of civil, economic and social rights. Al-Kawdari added, in a statement to Hess Press, that even if Morocco continues to defend its policies through which it will try to highlight its achievements, which mostly aim at promoting human rights principles at the legislative and institutional levels, it is unfortunate to say that it is still failing its promise regarding the protection of human rights and prevention of grave violations. The human rights defender himself stopped at what he considered critical questions in the face of Morocco. It is still the master of the situation, whether it is related to the tragedy of the RIF movement detainees, many of whom were convicted of heavy charges and long prison sentences without a crime they committed except that they protested against marginalization and rampant corruption, or sham and retaliatory trials in the face of activists opposed to state policies, as is the case with prisoners of conscience Tawfik Boukrin, Slimane Raysaouni, Omar Radi and others. And today we are facing another case against a member of the Justice and Charity Group in Meknes, and the accusation of human trafficking may loom on the horizon. The spokesman referred to Hess Press, to the incident of the killing of dozens of irregular migrants at the border crossing in Melilla last June, as well as the suppression of protests and judicial condemnations of protesters on the grounds of not being licensed and insulting public figures, involved in corruption, and undermining the right to organize. Al-Kawdari concluded by stressing that the Moroccan state needs to reconsider its approach, and initiatives in this direction are available if the political will is achieved, so that we are convinced of our achievements before we plead with the international community and find ourselves in a shaky situation.